Former Swedish intelligence officer jailed for life for spying for Russia.
Here's a summary of the article.
A court in Stockholm has sentenced a former Swedish intelligence officer to life imprisonment and his younger brother to 10 years after finding both guilty of spying for Russia's military intelligence service for more than a decade. Payman Kia, 42, served in the Swedish Security and Counter-Intelligence Service, SAPO, and in armed forces intelligence agencies, including the Foreign Intelligence Agency and KSI, a top-secret unit dealing with Swedish spies abroad. He was found guilty of aggravated espionage and unauthorized handling of classified documents. His brother Payam, 35, was convicted of aggravated espionage for planning the crime and managing contacts with Russia's GRU military intelligence agency, passing on 45 of the 90 documents Payman was found to have gathered. The verdict followed the spectacular pre-dawn arrest late last year in a wealthy Stockholm suburb of a Russian couple suspected of carrying out illegal intelligence activities against Sweden and the US, also for more than 10 years. The wholly unremarkable pair, who have not been formally named by Swedish authorities, reportedly arrived in Sweden in 1997, acquired Swedish nationality and ran an IT and communications equipment import-export firm. A Stockholm court ordered the man to be held on suspicion of aggravated illegal intelligence activities against Sweden and a foreign power, but released his partner, suspected of being his accomplice, pending inquiries. Swedish media has speculated that the couple's alleged connections to Moscow's intelligence community mean they were almost certainly sleeper agents, and the public prosecutor, Henrik Olin, has said the husband was linked to the GRU.
This post received a score of 10,000, with an upvote ratio of 98%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I am always amazed how cheaply these people sell their souls. 44,000? Gets you life in prison. Seems fair to me.
Robert Hansen spied for Russia for 1.4 M over 16 years, a little bit better but not much. He's doing the hardest time America can dish out and will never see the sky again.
Given how high up he was and his lengthy career, his pension would likely have paid out more per year than being a traitor.
Exactly. It's crazy.
For some people, it isn't about the money, it's about the thrill of getting away with something.
Came here to say this, it's about money lost of the time, when there's enough of it. Sometimes they feel disrespected, forgotten, or have some sort of thrill of feeling important. When I'm reality, the other country doesn't care about you.
It's terrifying to think how many intelligence operators Russia has in both Finland and Sweden. The SPO, SUPO of both countries are usually pretty quiet about these cases. I hope the preventative model, as the Finnish authorities are calling it, works, and these cases we hear ab 9 are not just the tip of the iceberg.
Wait, Finnish intelligence is called SUPO. As a Swede, that really made my day, smiley face.
Yep, it's short for Suojelupoliisi, the protection police, same way as Kerhetspolis, cheeky smiley face.
Greater than the part that is funny to a Swede is that Supo kind of sounds like a drunkard, alcoholic. Someone who takes too many shots.
Does SPO sound like something else in Finnish?
HK? Posty. Email.
Haha, nice. This info will be very useful at work.
Greater than they were almost certainly sleeper agent. Sleeper agent reminds me of that scene with Winter Soldier. Longing, rusted, furnace, daybreak, 17, benign, 9, and the sleeper agent responds, ready to comply, in Russian.
What did Sweden do to you, sir?
According to the article, Sweden dared to welcome them 26 years ago and give them Swedish nationality. Such an affront.
The family now claims they have been treated unfairly.
For espionage? What would a fair sentence be for that?
Traditionally, until quite recently ubiquitously, a harsher one.
I'm shocked that an Iranian-born person could even get security clearance in Sweden. That seems lax in comparison to in Norway. A former colleague of mine was lined up for a job that would require it, but was rejected because he had a Russian ex-girlfriend. At the risk of sounding politically incorrect, Sweden was going a bit overboard in regards to affirmative action for the past decade or two. It's likely the issues the person had weren't adequately weighed due to not wanting to appear intolerant.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.